It's just about the halfway point of the season. Montreal is hosting Vancouver. If they win tonight, they are a playoff team. If the playoffs started this coming week. All right, the Hangout starts now. You heard me right. If the Habs win this game tonight, they will occupy the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, tied with Pittsburgh in points, but they'd be ahead by having a game in hand and 2 more wins than Pittsburgh. So go Habs, go! Let's see a win tonight, and if they can get in there and play the way they are, they may be able to hold on to that for a little while. We'll see. So big news there. Okay, I've got some news for you guys. I've got some stats and stuff, and I've got the guess the score contest, guess the score of the game, and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team, be the first one in the chat, and be from Canada, and you'd win the $10 cash prize directly to your bank account via Interact. Hey, there's a guy on the screen with an Expos hat. Nice. We haven't had a winner yet this season, so somebody win. Put your guesses in the chat, and good luck to everybody who's going to give a guess. I'll give you mine. I'm going to go with 4-3 Montreal, and I'm going to give it to Hudson for the first goal. 4-3 Montreal. Hudson, at the end of this game, Montreal is in a playoff spot. That would be awesome. Let's hope for that. Before I go and see who's here, because I don't know how much time I've got, and I got a lot of stuff, I'm going to get right into it. Post-Christmas break, Montreal has, I think I meant to put the post-Christmas break road trip. Montreal accumulated 8 out of 10 possible points. They won 4 out of 5 games. And the 4 wins were versus the last 4 Stanley Cup winners. Montreal usually does poorly on the post-Christmas road trip and are sitting just 2 points out of a wildcard spot. Right now, it's a tight race in the East with just 8 points separating from 6th down to 15th, just 8 points. It's crazy. Montreal is 7-3-0 in their last 10 and 10-7-2 at home. Vancouver is 3-4-3 in their last 10, but 11-4-2 on the road. Thatcher Demko and Elias, however you want to pronounce his name, Elias Peterson, are out. Quinn Hughes is back from an injury, first game back today. Cole Caulfield, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points in his last 10 games. He's on pace for 44 goals, people. He's 9th in goals in the NHL, and he's 7 away from matching his career high last season of 28. Since December 16th, Vancouver's goals for per game is down from 3.20 to 2.38. Since December 16th, Montreal's goals for per game is 3.78, 4th best in the NHL. If Montreal wins tonight, as I said, they will be tied with the Penguins at 41 points, 8th place, 2nd wild card, 2 more wins in a game in hand on Pittsburgh. So, that's just awesome. A news on Ivan Demidov. He's on pace for KHL's highest under 20 points per 60 of all time, and by far on pace for KHL highest under 20 points in a season of all time, leading the entire KHL in points per 60 by far. Demidov 4.04 points per 60. The next guy 3.48 points per 60. He's got 0 power play goals because he's had 43 seconds of power play time on ice average, or I think maybe even in the whole. It's like he doesn't go on the power play. Played under 11 minutes in half his games. So I don't know if that 11:31 is his average for the season. Second in entire KHL in plus 22 with limited time on ice. And I'm sure that's not everything. Ivan Demidov is going to be a great player. I'm so glad we got Demidov. And he's going to make us forget all about Michkov, if you ask me. All right, what else do I got for you? This is the standings. Boston in 6th with 45 points. Tampa 42, Pittsburgh 41, Ottawa and Columbus 40, Montreal and Philly 39. And if you go down to 15th spot, they've got 30. Wait, what did I say it was? So 37, I believe. Last place is 33 points. I didn't put them in there, but it's a very tight race. But Montreal, man. Oh, by the way, I'll put that up again. As you can see, Montreal 39 games, Pittsburgh 41. So we're playing the 40th today, game in hand. We've got 18 if they win. 18 wins. If they win, it's 19 wins. Pittsburgh's got 17. That would vault us ahead of Pittsburgh, even though tied with points. Okay, power play, 22.4% for Vancouver, 21.2% for Montreal. PK, 81.3% for them, 82.4% for us. Special teams, we match up with them, no problems. Face-off, 50.4% for Van, 49.3% for us. Not much difference. Goals for per game, 3.03. Remember, we're currently at 2.38 goals per game pace. 2.95 for Montreal, goals against per game, 3.16 for them, 3.36 for us. Not much difference. Goalies tonight, Kevin Lankinen for them, 15-7-4, 254 goals against, 908 save percentage, 3 shutouts, and Monty getting the start, 14-15-2, 291 goals against, and a 900 save percentage, 3 shutouts for Monty. All right, their lines. You can see Quinn Hughes. I don't know. Quinn Hughes is back. Kevin Lankinen is in net. Satcher Demko, Pedersen, injured. What the rest of their line? Who cares? Montreal, pretty much unchanged, except for I think Armia now on the second line, but he probably played their last game. They had Pizzetta listed there. So Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Doc, Newhook, Armia. Dvorak, Anderson, Gallagher, Evans, Heineman, Pizzetta, Hudson and Matheson, Gooley and Carrier, Jacka and Struble, Monty getting the start, Line and Savard still out, Line with the flu, Savard with I don't know what, upper body. And there you go, you know what I know. Now I'll get to you guys. Paul Duffy, how's the ice, Paul? Vancouver 4-3. Caulfield, first goal. Guru, 5-2 Van. Miller, first goal. Gislain, 4-3 Habs. Suzuki, first goal. Wonderful. Isn't it a wonderful evening? Yeah. When you're here, it is. Gallagher will continue to impress. He'll lead us to a 6-1 victory of power. And what if it's not power? Lawyer, conservative lawyer, 5-2 Habs. Gallagher gets the first goal. Both agree. 19 Coyote. Hey, Mike, how's it going, man? Good to see you out there. Been a while. 4-2 Habs. Pick a first goal scorer. Baybye, 4-1 Habs. Slav, first goal. BL. Nice job on the poem. Oh, which one? That's the road trip so far. Thank you. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll finish it. I don't know, but I wrote it when there were still 2 games to go. BC Richard, how's it going, man? Being a Habs fan from BC, I am hoping Van gets a spanking. Me too. I'm hoping they get a spanking too. Aki, 3-2 Habs. Cole, first goal. I had to see if they're not on yet, are they? BL's got 4-3 Habs. Pierre Mondu with the first goal. I remember his number. No, I don't know your system. Okay, Pierre Mondu. Yeah, it is on Prime. Did I not say that? It is on Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime, if you got RDS, you can get it there in French, or you got to get it from the States. Roy, Joshua Roy is leading Laval in scoring. Pat says, Paul, he's not coming up, Paul. Unless there's an injury. Habs are doing well. They're not bringing him up. Mondu's too slow now. Mondu was a hell of a hockey player, Pierre Mondu. A hell of a hockey player, good center, always put up good, solid points. Hell of a hockey player, Pierre Mondu. Career cut short by an eye injury, I believe. Um, did I hear about McNeil, Al McNeil, former, I believe, a former Habs coach, right? Passed away. Yes, I heard about that. Rest in peace, Al McNeil. He was 88 or 89. I saw both. Michkov should have been a Hab along with Demidov. Demidov is going to make you go, Michkov, who? What? Michkov? Oh, yeah, yeah. MacGyver might score. MacGyver might score. Hey, he's MacGyver. He'll find a way. You guys, you know what? Michkov ain't going to be here. Time to forget about Michkov. And no, we're not going to get him. Vancouver are road warriors, but they're not scoring a lot. So hopefully Montreal can take advantage of that. And as I showed you their stats, team stats, we're close, almost the same. And the injuries, as Phil points out, the injuries, that's got to hurt him. No Pedersen, Demko not in net. Although Lankinen's been playing well, obviously, as you saw by his numbers. Evans is a talented musician. I did not know that. E134. Welcome to the channel. Don't know who you are, but E134. 2-0 for, I'm going to assume Montreal. Caulfield first goal. Paul says, I will check on the ice. Just got here. No worries. Montu, or number 6. I believe so. Number 6, Gislain. Paul's on RDS, and I will be ahead of you. They talk faster. I don't know. I know that Prime, they don't have a huge delay on Prime. I didn't know exactly where he was from, BL, but yeah. The players didn't like Al McNeil. I don't know why. David says 4-1 Habs. Suzuki first goal. Suzuki is definitely due for a first goal. French announcers speak much faster. Doesn't make the game go faster, though. I can speak fast too if you want me to understand, blah, 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 blah. But you won't understand a thing, and I can't even do it that fast, and it's not going to help. So what's speaking fast going to do for it? I don't know. Something wrong with me today. I can hear everybody going, today? Something wrong with you today? Same every day. Same day, different shit, right? They're supposed to be same shit, different day. Pierre LaRouche wore 28 like Dvorak. Yes, Pierre LaRouche did. And back then, I believe LaRouche may have been the first player to score 50 goals for 2 different teams as he did it with Pittsburgh. Phil, I have lots of thoughts on that. You're not going to hear any of them. I'm not doing politics. Keeps me happier if I don't do politics on here. And I've gotten a few complaints from people that I get a little carried away and I don't want to do that. I hate to lose people just because I can't keep my dick in my pants. Not literally, okay? It's in my I promise you. Hockey is a break from that. That's right. The girls are more enthusiastic in French. Ooh, if you know what that means. I'm not sure what the decade thing is about, Phil. Over my head for some reason. Hey, Scorchy, let's make the playoffs. I'm with you, buddy. At this point, I'm not looking at them getting a top 10 pick at all. And since that's going to be the case, then go for the playoffs, baby. And you know what? Even, we're going to get, if we get in the playoffs in 8th, we're going to face the best team in the conference. That's not so bad. And it's going to be great experience, even if we get, knocked out in a round. And if they don't, it's like, wow. But I'm all for them making the playoffs. It's either make the playoffs or get a bottom 5 pick. I'm good either way since they're not going to get the bottom 5 pick. Make the goddamn playoffs. Or at least, come close. And soon enough, we're going to have to give up on those top picks because the team's getting better. At least maybe the rebuild's turned and things are going to get a little better as they come out of it. I'm good with that. We're about to start here. French ladies are indeed voracious, says Phil. I will leave it at that. Where's Matt? Matt, your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, whatever with that. Whatever. I was going for Finland, man. I was hoping Finland would do it. It's just that, you know what? That's probably, I should be more like that. I mean, I'm not horrible, but you're right. And when it comes to on here anyway, I'm not gonna tackle that anymore. It stays out elsewhere. At least I hope I keep to that, but I should. We're underweight, by the way. What a nice picture from Prime. I gotta tell you, to be really honest, and I'm Amazon and whatever, Jeff Bezos, like I could talk about that for a while. But if I could watch every single game of the season with a picture like that and a pretty good um, analyst and stuff, yeah, I'm good with that. Huge hit delivered by somebody. Gooley delivers a huge hit. Like I've got to say, Prime, as much as I don't want to have to like it, pretty good. They don't have a huge delay. It's pretty good. Caulfield, wow! Opens the scoring. Somebody had Caulfield. Pass into the slot. Caulfield, no doubt about it. Wow. 22. Nice hit. They're showing the Gooley hit. Show the Caulfield goal, for Christ's sake. Slaff to Caulfield, no doubt about it. Wow. Nice goal. Hey, everybody in the chat, give a like for that goal. If you like that goal, give a like here in the room. Because it deserves it. Paul, you got Caulfield? Hey, Paul, if you win, we got to figure something out for you, man. I'll have to send you something because it's twice. If you win tonight, then it's twice. And I'll have to send you something since I can't send you the cash.
I love gold.
Aha! Look at that. Mr. Matt showed up, but won't show his face. No, just
dude, I can't. I'm in about 30 layers. It is freezing cold in my studio right now.
It's what? It's freezing cold? Why?
Yeah, I can't get the heat to work.
I know what I kind of know what it's like because I mean it's not freezing cold tonight, but it's been cold, and I've been cold.
That was quick though, eh?
What a goal! What a beauty! Caulfield ain't done this season by any means.
Now, how about the hit from Gooley too? I didn't see who he smashed, but he smashed somebody real good.
Big hit, yeah. And if they win this game, in the playoffs, as far as standings,
I know. No, it's crazy. And go figure too. It's the American that started the scoring because we're the gold standard now when it comes to hockey.
Did you guys hear somebody talking? I kind of heard it. I don't know. You ever
Line
notice
is hop on,
Americans?
but I guess he's got
They
some sort
brag
of
a
illness.
lot. You ever notice the Americans brag a lot, guys? You notice that? Yeah. Congratulations on the win. I guess I gotta talk up the American team. That was the only thing we got for a bet. I
Yeah.
lost. Man, the American team are great. I lost a bet. I gotta say this stuff. That American junior
up, lawyer?
team, wow. Great stuff. That was the bet we made for the game. The only one that came in from, I think it was Joe.
Yeah.
Joe to Snoop. He gave us that. So,
Oh.
excuse me.
So is this or did Canada medal last tournament, or is this the first time ever they went
No,
two tournaments?
Czechia knocked us out in the quarterfinals 2 years in a row.
Wow. So that's it. It's it.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. We
You
don't
haven't
want to talk
medaled
about it.
in 3 years?
We
That's
don't. I can
crazy.
turn your mic off. You know that, right?
Jeez.
I told you, Americans just fucking brag all the time. Pete's in the house.
Peter.
You're in your bus. Pete's in the bus. Just at a stop right now outside of my bus. I guess Vancouver isn't getting a shutout. They sure aren't. Woohoo!
But no, look, like Czechia is actually a really good team. Like they've gotten so much better.
Hop along.
Czechia is a legit team now.
Yeah. There's a few teams there. Hop along doesn't mean it's not, and it's more than the flu. The flu could take a week to get over. He's an athlete. He needs his strength. You don't feel strong when you're sick with the flu. And the flu could take a while to get over, longer than you think. I expect him back Friday's game. Right? Friday? Yeah, Friday in Washington. I kind of expect him back there. Or Saturday back home against Dallas. I saw a post on Facebook, a guy in the overtime.
Oh, Gooley just smashed somebody else.
In the overtime last game.
Yeah.
Guy going, what the hell is Doc doing out there? God damn it, blah, blah, blah. And then Doc wins it in a shootout. And people are going, yeah, that didn't age well, that comment.
No, but remember what I said, right? After the first, couple of games of this kind of winning streak we've been on, like if that can kick Kirby Doc back into form, like we got a team.
It's not the winning streak. It's just comfort with his knee.
But that's what I mean, though. The fact that he is comfortable on that he's getting points, that he's scoring, like.
Oh, it'll help with his confidence.
That's what I mean.
But
yeah.
I mean, he's got to be getting comfortable with the knee. That's what.
But that's what I was talking about. I mean, him with his confidence back, with what we know he can be. I mean, that's a dangerous team. Well, obviously, Laine's sick, so he's not playing. But I mean, as a whole, the team's just been playing really, really good.
They look like they're. I'm not concentrating enough because I'm talking too much, but looks good so far. They're not. Vancouver's not in the Habs zone like for the first two periods, like Colorado was, and we still won that game.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that game at all?
Not really.
Yeah, and the Habs were. I swear, Colorado was in 50 seconds out of every minute they were in our zone. And for the first period, Habs game woke up in the third and they beat them. And it's crazy.
No, I know, right?
No,
especially after kind of the sluggish game against the Blackhawks. It was good.
Yeah, I thought for sure we weren't going to win that game, and I don't know how they pulled it out, but they did.
Well, no, but I think they're also, kind of a mentality now where they have a bad game, it's in one ear, out the other. You know what I mean? Like
after the 4 games they just won in that road trip, they got to know that if they play, they can beat anybody if they play hard enough. They have the ability to beat any team.
Their last 4 wins were against the last 4 Cup champions.
I know.
It's pretty dope.
And good teams in the league, so they have to know that, if they play the right way, they can beat any team on any given night.
No, I mean, they really can.
So hopefully they bring that forward for the rest of the season. And our prediction before the season started, everybody thought, yeah, this team could make the playoffs. Guess what? This team could make the playoffs. It's a tough road.
we win if we
It's
win
a tough
tonight.
road.
I think we take the second wild card spot with a game in hand.
Yeah, we do, but it's a tough road the whole way because they need they got to get to 93 points or something. That's 27 wins in the 43 games, including tonight, that they need. 27 wins and 16 losses. That's all they can afford, really. It's going to be tough, but you know what? They're in a race. They're in a race.
Oh.
It's what I said. I think they're going to be in a race right into, play meaningful games in March, and it looks like they may be doing that. It's not
for sure. And look, right? I think it's, again, only in only year 3 of this rebuild, too.
Well, if the rebuild's going to actually come in on time, maybe even a little early, they have to be doing this in year 3. It's just no other team's done it. If they don't have a full season of regression, they're like the only team, save for one other, that didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They're the outlier, if that's the case. And the regression that they had, they've turned that around. I mean, nobody can say no to that.
No, 1,000%. I mean, when was the last time we actually sat or had the opportunity to sit in the playoff spot at this point in the season?
At this point in the season, I guess the last 2021.
Yeah,
was the last, but it's we barely were in the playoff spot.
Yeah, no, I mean it's nice. It's only gonna get better. I mean,
yep.
For those who don't know, Ivan Demigod's having the greatest season of all time in the KHL right now.
I had a piece about that in the.
I mean, you add him to this group. Woo!
I mean, he's setting records for some stats. It's crazy, Demidov. I put that thing that I read out earlier in our chat. It was for Alex.
Well,
if you remember last year, last year he said he
10 minutes a night, for Christ's sake.
But last year, Alex was saying he hasn't played in the KHL. You know what Michkov did in the KHL. He hasn't played there. Well, he is there now, and he's breaking whatever the hell Michkov did.
But no, and now they excuse, he's on SK. He's got good players. He's playing 9 minutes a night.
That's exactly.
Yeah, and he's still doing that. I don't care.
Ooh, Heineman. Off a skate. Oh wow, man! We're almost halfway through. This game's going fast. I find anyway. We're at the halfway mark just about. 2 shots. That's it. 2 shots apiece. 1-0 Montreal. Hey, am I missing much here now? Ever met Canucks fan? Have I ever met? Oh, Phil says, I don't think I've ever met a Canucks fan in real life. Well, I mean, we live halfway across, not halfway, all the way across the country. I mean, that's understandable. Habs are playing well. They're doing the little things. All those things that they've been being taught. And guys saying, fire St. Louis, blah, blah. It's all coming together. They're not this good because St. Louis is a horrible coach.
Correct.
So all the people that wanted St. Louis fired. How's that?
Well, that's a great shot by Caulfield, too.
If you, okay, Paul, if that's really what you want, I don't mind doing that. They'll like that. I'll tell them it's from you if that's the case. By the way, what was your score? So I don't have to scroll back. What was the score? I think you had, I want to say you had 4-3, but I don't know if that's right. And I think I only saw one Caulfield guest, so. The most determined can beat anyone. Not always, but if you have talent and you're close enough, your determination can make all the difference. Just like it's kind of like that, right? And that's for the rest of the season. They're playing playoff hockey already. For them to get to the race and to stay in it, they got to play playoff hockey the rest of the way. It's a real uphill battle. But you know what? It's the start of those things, right? They got to get there, and then they can improve on that. But man, in year 3 of the rebuild, things are getting better.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I'm not sending him to the Hockey Hall of Fame. I'm just being right there. When I said what I said about Demidov, I mean, I'm just being a fan there. And I believe that he'll come in, have an impact, and get better, over his career. And I just think he's going to be a really great player. I like what I see. I like the kind of plays he makes. I like the way he plays hockey.
Jesus, this has been a hard-hitting game already.
Paul, you had Vancouver 4-3? I got to remember that. This is Vancouver. If you win tonight, by the way, you'll be the first of this season. Aki got Caulfield too. Aki, where are you? Aki had 3-2. All right. Aki 3-2 Habs. Paul 4-3 Vancouver. We may get our first winner of the season for that tonight. That's cool. Ah, damn it. JT fucking Miller. He always puts up points against Montreal. It's 1-1. A shot. It was a good shot by Miller, and it beat Monty. Man, they can't leave that freaking guy open. Paul, you were wrong about what? Oh, awesome, Aki. Okay, so good luck to both you guys. May the best guess win. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that we'll get the winner, but it'll be good to get a winner. I don't like. We've had seasons. One season there was no winner. I don't like that. I know. I don't totally enjoy giving out money, but at least some, a few times in the season. Remember, I'm Jewish. I don't like giving away money. All right, what we got here? 8:45 left in the first. It's 1-1. Shots are tied at 2. That can't be. They were tied at 2 before. They didn't get a goal without a shot. That didn't happen. What's my line next year for Demidov? You know what? I was reading something and it made a lot of sense to me that with the way Montreal being in the playoff spot and the way they're playing, expect maybe in the next little while before the trade deadline for them to find a trade to bring in a center for the second line. So I think that's what's up in the air. Who's going to center the second line? I think Demidov starts second line winger. I don't know exactly who's going to be that center for him and Line A. That's how I see it. So is it Doc or do they pick up somebody? They've got the money to go get somebody. They can do all that. Do they go and do it?
Jesus Christ. Puck was on the wall for a while.
I don't see how Montreal is up 3-2 in shots. Vancouver didn't get a shot for their goal. How's that? I had read that it was 2-2 the shots. They scored after that. How do they still have 2 shots? It's not the clock. The shot clock that's broken because Montreal got another shot up there. That's weird. It's very weird. It was the immaculate.
Oh, there goes the whoa! Monty's water bottle just broke in half.
Oh, you're behind me by.
Oh, I'm way behind you. I know.
It's the immaculate shot or the immaculate goal. There was no shot, just a goal. Do I keep the first line as it is? Yeah. Why? It's not working, the first line? I don't think I put Demidov on first line wing from the get-go, no. I don't put him on third or fourth line. I don't think I put him on first. I start him on the second line. So potentially line A, Doc and Demidov, but maybe Doc is not the second line center next season. Unless he proves to them that he can do what a second line center needs to do. No, but he's starting to get there. He's starting to show. So he's got a ways to go, Doc. He's got some proving to do, Lucy. Doc's got some proving to do, Lucy. I don't do a Spanish accent, so you're shit out of luck. I heard about that one. Nathan Horton goal. He wasn't dressed for the game. Yep. It's a glitch in the simulation, man. That's what it is. It's a glitch in the simulation. I think that's what I am. I'm just a glitch. What cartoon was that? With Glitch and Megabyte and what's that show? You guys are old enough. No, you're not old enough. Yeah, you might be old enough.
I have no idea.
Oh shit! The kids used to watch it. My oldest Zach used to watch it all the time, and nobody know what's that show. But it's all like they're in a computer or something like that. Got Glitch. We got the kid with his dog. Well, that's a weird. That's weird. Just like I had heard about that goal before, though.
The only one I can kind of think of is Cyber Chase.
What's it called?
Cyber Chase?
No.
That's the only one I could think of from like God. Must have been back when I was still in elementary school. Way back in the day.
I mean, this is back in the early to mid, maybe even early to late 90s. Hey, Steven. But, Steven, Dobish is the backup. Monty's the starter. Monty's going to get 3 starts at least to every Dobish start, I would think.
What do you get for time, Rick?
5:07 left in the first.
Jesus.
How much difference?
A lot.
How bad are yours?
I'm at like 5:15 right now.
Okay, I've been 25 seconds behind you before. I don't think I can just pause it and I don't know what happens if I pause it. I enjoy being ahead of people. Oh, delayed penalty for Vancouver. So Monty's out of the net, and gonna blow the whistle now. That tripping against Anderson. Montreal's power play is clicking, I think, at 21.4%. So, and the Vancouver PK is something like 81.2%, something like that. I know I'm close. I just don't know if I'm exact. So, both teams have a good power play. Both teams have a good PK. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not going to elevate my betting experience. Thank you, Bet99. Stick it up your ass. Anyway, so far so good tonight, kind of, right? It's only 1-1.
Yeah.
All tied up. Habs seems to be playing well. Vancouver's playing okay. All right, everyone's quiet. I wonder if they're going to do that with commercials all night. Food. I'm hungry already. Should have eaten before, but I didn't. We'll find out over time. He's a rookie. You don't want to push him too much, and he's not coming in and playing every second game or even 2 in a row when he's not your starter. Oh, Doc just missed there. Oh, my God. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. That was a beautiful play, too.
Oh, Hudson. Almost. That was a good move by Hudson there. It's too bad he couldn't finish that.
Ooh. Oh! That would have been pretty.
Yeah, coast to coast and just crazy.
Did you see that move he pulled to freeze the guys at like the red line? When he kind of faked like he was gonna pass it back in. Everybody froze and he kept going.
And then he goes. Habs game provided to you by the SQDC. What does that mean? Société Québec of dickheads and cunts, right? Oh, did I say that word? I don't think I'm allowed to say that word. Hopefully we don't get demonetized for that. I hear you get demonetized for using that word. I don't know why that came out of my mouth at all. Hopefully YouTube's not watching. Société Québécoise de Cannabis. Is the D in that D? That's it? Well, that's stupid. It should be just the SQC. It shouldn't be DC for zoo, which is of, right? What about Alan Funt, Paul? Smile, you're on candid camera, right? I didn't get that wrong, eh? Yeah, okay. Distribution de cannabis. That's different.
Oh, wow, that was funny. Canucks almost had friendly fire.
What? What?
A puck got thrown to the front and hit off a Canuck, and then the goalie had to make a save, and now Galley's trying to take on half the team.
Paul, you're covered. It won't help if they heard me say it. It's not going to help. I'll find out afterward if we got demonetized. I'll argue and say that's not what I said, though. I didn't say that. I'm going to say that. I said Funt. Alan Funt. All right, so I'm going to say I told them to punt. Under 2 to go in the first. Shots are 6-3 now. And that's what it says. I don't know if that's accurate. And it's 1-1 tie. Oh, I heard Noel Juleson. He's Noel Juleson's on the Canucks. Ex-Hab Noel Juleson. Not that he played for us that much, but last minute of play in the first period. Whoop. Habs are aggressive tonight. Hey, Bruce.
Christ, Slap just killed like 3 guys in a row.
He's on fire. I didn't see a trip, but I wasn't really looking. Maybe it wasn't a trip like that. He was just fell down the stairs, you know. That's it. First period ends. It's a 1-1 tie after 1. Ones across the board. What say you guys? We got ourselves an intermission. What do you think, Matt, about that first?
Yeah, it's good period of hockey there. One team scored goals, and the other team didn't. The other team scored a goal too, and
they ended. It was kind of even there, and there were no penalties, and one team had like 6 shots, and the other one had only 3, and that's what we got there.
Yeah, Lane Hudson there, he had a good period, and had a couple chances. Cole Caulfield got on the board there. It's a good hockey game.
Yeah, take off, eh? Let's see. Bruce Caulfield may be the best player we've had here in at least a decade. We got a bunch of guys here now, though. Not just Caulfield. What about Hudson? But I agree. Like Caulfield but we got more than just Caulfield that's up there. That's the difference. We got more than one guy that's, there's a hell of a group that's here, and they're getting better. That's just what's happening.
Yeah, I agree there.
I like take off, eh? And that's good, eh? We got a great group here now. We do. No, we do. I mean, this is a talented young group.
Hey, Team USA, they're good group, gold group there.
Well, like I don't know about that, eh? Them USA guys, eh? Like from down the other side of the border.
Now, they're bud.
I don't know there, eh? I've been forced to say that, hey, they're great because I lost the bet. But other than that, I don't know there, eh?
Them good old Canadian boys, they're going to stay out the box. Too many penalties.
They haven't taken a penalty tonight, eh? Like there's no
donuts. Team Canada there in the World Juniors.
The trick is they stop serving the donuts, eh, in the penalty box. And then the Canadian guys, they're not going to go to the penalty box anymore if there's no donuts there, right?
Though I will say that Czechia game, there's some bad calls.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Holy shit, there were bad calls in that game. But in the end, Canada didn't bring enough firepower with them, and that's what killed them.
Yeah, you gotta think about firing the coach there and just getting a new coach for the next tournament there.
Yeah, like the coach there, he ain't coming back, eh?
Like, I mean, Hage, Seneca, Parake. I mean, there are a bunch of guys that he should have taken.
Matt, did you know this? Bruce says Lane has a brother that played in that game yesterday, eh?
Oh, yeah, Cole Hudson there. Oh, he's a good hockey player.
I know about Cole Hudson. You didn't know that Lane had a brother? He was just drafted.
Cole Hudson's he's a good hockey player there.
Last draft.
What's buck in the net there?
I may have a second career as a stand-up comedian, eh? But then again, eh? I may not. And I'm going to bet that I don't, eh? USA did a lot of diving. And, there was that one where Leonard, the stick, he grabs it under his arm and falls.
Oh, I know.
How's that not a diving call?
No, I know.
Right? How did I think that? And this guy, the ref went, no. Like, okay, diving?
He ended up, Leonard was the MVP of the tournament.
I know.
I'm surprised Trey Augustine played as well as he did. I got really, really scared. There were 2 goals yesterday. I'm like, bro, come on.
Whatever. I've erased it from my mind now.
Well, I think, I think your new arch rivals there, Czechia, they seem to have your number.
Like, fuck Czechia, eh?
I thought I didn't understand that name call on Gibson at the end. I thought it was more hit, and I said it in the chat. It looked just hip on hip.
No, there were a few calls there that was like, oh, come on, you got to be kidding! That was a call.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's over. It's done. What can you do? If Canada could score goals, they wouldn't have been in the problems that it wouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have lost to Latvia.
They couldn't score when they needed to.
Nope.
Bruce, yeah. Cole Hudson was drafted at the last draft.
Yeah, he's playing at Boston University over here.
You heard it's minus 30 in Winnipeg? I mean, I don't know, but that could be right. It's Winnipeg.
Fucking gold there, eh? Holy shit.
For sure. Like, fuck, bud. It's Winnipeg, eh, bud? It could happen there in Winnipeg.
Yes, I'm gonna bowl the Bears there in Winnipeg, eh?
It's one of the coldest corners in Canada. Intersections.
It's freezing,
Winnipeg, isn't it? I can't remember the 2 streets, but apparently that's like the coldest intersection in Canada. Sometimes in Winnipeg, that's all there is the cold, man. Nothing else happening.
That's how cold it is out. I think it's in the teens right now here, which means it's below 0 for you in Canada there.
Oh, it's cold. It's been cold here. It's getting a little warmer tomorrow, -6.
That's 21 degrees right now.
But it's with the wind chill.
The rest of
here
the
and
week's
everything,
going to be freezing too.
It's
Highs
minus.
of like 24.
Yeah, it's been minus 20 with the wind chill here. But it's Portage in Maine, Paul. That's it. Thank you. Portage in Maine in Winnipeg is apparently the coldest corner in Canada. Now, I gotta challenge that with, I imagine in the Yukon or in Nunavut there would be colder, but apparently
None of it. They got polar bears.
I don't believe none of it. Okay, not any of it. All right, what else we gonna talk about here? Come on, boys, boys. Come on, boys. What we can talk about, boys? No, I'm not crazy. I've been tested. My parents had me tested.
Oh, this is cool. A little special on this guy here that paints the goalie mask there.
Like what?
Doing a little thing on this artist here paints
Is that
goalie
what
mask.
that is?
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention. It's
Pretty
about
dope.
Vancouver, so I don't really care. Demko's out again with his knee. Remember what I said? His knees. He's going in and out. Although it's his back. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. It's his back right now.
Well, that's not good.
You take that back then, eh?
Especially for goalie there.
Great games next month, says Paul. Oh, yeah, the
Four Nations face off there. I think USA there's the gold standard there, eh?
Yeah, I try not to think about him. Getting nervous. I didn't hear anything about our credentials today.
No, I haven't either. I'm gonna text Jamie. We should still be good though. I'm not worried about it.
There's time. We're supposed to hear about our NHL credentials like soon for that tournament. So fingers crossed. I'm gonna hear something. Jamie thought on the 5th, but that's a Sunday, so I didn't think that. So
yeah, no, me neither. There.
Hopefully this week we hear something.
Oh yeah.
At least you are different though because you're under our accreditation. I'm going to be under nitty gritty. So I don't know what for you, but that's what Jamie said for me and Alex. Did I like McNeil as a coach? I mean, he was only here 1 year. I was kind of young when Al McNeil was here, so I can't say either way. I don't think the players here liked him though, or it was the players on the minor team. I don't think he was liked here. Was he a good coach? I think he was. Didn't he win a cup? They refer to the whole city. Well, Winnipeg's a cold city. It's cold there. Wasn't McNeil a defenseman? I don't know. You're going back before my time when he played. He hated it in Winnipeg, moved to Minnesota, and hates it there too. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell your friend. Is there anywhere good anymore? I don't know. There's problems everywhere. There's problems everywhere now as people have turned to the dark side. Luke, I am your father. That's why Christmas is in December, to make people feel better. No, it's in December to make people spend freaking money. It's all about the spending money in the stores. It's not about Jesus. What the hell's wrong with you? You're such a dramatic cat, my cat. You heard Ferguson and Pocket Rocket both went off on him on separate occasions. Yeah, I don't think the players liked McNeil. I don't know what it was, but there's something I don't think they liked him here, and and probably others too. And he didn't last. It was just a one season. Bruce, some people just like to complain. They're not happy if there's nothing to complain about. And today, especially, there's a lot of people like that. Peanut, what are you crying about, dude? Peanut. Come on, buddy. What are you crying about? Eh? You just like to cry, eh? Come on. You just like to cry. You're just a cat that likes to cry. I'm telling you. He does this all day, off and on. One day he's going to hurt himself and be crying. I just hope it sounds different because he's like, he cries so much. I'm not going to get like freaked out about it, but I imagine if he hurts himself, it'll sound different, his cry. Bruce, it's not that Christmas has become a big money grab. It's what it is about. It's why it's so big. It's why they made it what it is, was for money, to sell stuff in the stores. And if you believe otherwise, that's fine. You can live the fantasy. I choose not to. I ain't drinking that Kool-Aid, my friend, that it's all about Jesus. Yeah. Religion, anyway, it's all about control. It's not about God. Don't get me started on God. Right? Because you know you don't exist, so. But you don't want to take advantage of the huge Christmas sales? Be like my family. We do what Secret Santa. One gift, that's all. Sounds like you may be a bit of an atheist there, Bruce. I'm an atheist, and I'm sorry, but most religious holidays are based are there for money. McNeil won 4 Stanley Cups as a player. See, I didn't know that. So we're getting near. I must be somewhere about halfway through this intermission. Second period. What are you guys expecting for the second? Is it that true? Portage and Maine considered the coldest corner in the world? I thought it was just in Canada. I never been to Winnipeg, so. No, religions are there for control. The money aspect is just a bonus of it. That's really it. But it's there for control, to control the masses. All it's about. My opinion, of course, but no God. So mean, listen, if there's a God, I mean, if you're up there, yeah, send me a sign. If there's a God, he'd have struck me down so quick, like many times already, okay? We cannot prove he exists, and we cannot prove it doesn't exist. Well, guess what, Shazlan? You are actually wrong. Because scientists, they believe they can prove there is no existence of God, that God does not exist. It's provable by science. So, yeah. I don't have the science right here to prove it to you, but look up Neil deGrasse Tyson. People like that. I think the thing about God is, I think the onus is on him to prove himself, not us to prove he doesn't exist. Shouldn't the onus be on them to prove he does exist? I think so. Christmas, Easter is based on the winter solstice and how much merchandise they can sell in the stores. That's also what it's based on. Here we go. Well, you're a little ahead of me, Paul. Prime is still a little bit delayed, but not as bad as other places. They'll be back in, I would say 30 seconds. Are you that far ahead of me? No, can't be. They're showing stuff from first period. And we're about to get a face-off. It'll be a few more seconds. My religion, I would say my religion is hockey. My religion is life. My religion is trying to be a good person. That's hard enough to do. All right, we're underway for the second period. That was a low shots first period. 6-4 for Montreal. That's low. So it's 1-1. Let's see what happens here. Pretty funny. They're talking about Quinn Hughes here. If they say, well, he's Vancouver's Lane Hudson. That would be funny. Won't happen, but that would be funny. I do a good job at what, Bruce? Life? You don't know me well enough to say that. The possibility that everything is hazardous is that everything is pretty much hazardous. What do you don't mean hazardous? Just I don't know what word you mean, but you don't mean hazardous, I don't think. Let's go, Montreal. Let's go. Peanut, you're still crying over there. Icing against the Canucks. Hughes must be good. 92 points last year. I never said Hughes was not good. I was making a joke. Hughes is the player I hope Lane Hudson becomes completely. I think Hughes is a really good comparable for what Hudson's potential is.
I've always said that too.
Look at the way they play. Look at Look at their size. I mean, he's very comparable. So let's hope that Lane Hudson is another Quinn Hughes. I would love that. And I mean, that's like, to me, that's the modern and the future. The future modern defenseman is going to be somewhat like that. You got to be a two-way guy. You can't be a stay-at-home guy. You can't be solely an offensive guy. You got to be able to play all over the rink. Ooh, Forbert looks hurt. Something hurts on him. Can't tell what it is, if it's his leg, but something. Yeah, I think his leg. What happened? Boom. Oh, I missed it. I was looking at a different guy. Shit. Anyways, he's up, but it's definitely his leg. He's definitely hurt. He's probably not coming back in this game.
Who?
Forbert.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he looks like he's hurt.
Mm.
He's up, but it's his leg. It's definitely his leg, and doesn't look like it's something he's just going to walk it off. Your cat is crying too, Paul? Shit. Cats, what are you going to do? Mine is handicapped. He's got a brain issue his whole life. And, you know, he has mobility issues. What's the word? I can't. Anyway, so he bangs his head around a lot. And they warned me that he probably won't live past 7. Well, he's going to be 11. And as he gets older, he cries more. It's probably from banging his head, you know. I don't know what else to say, but it's not because he's abused or anything. Treated quite well. I treat my cats pretty good. Anyways, but he's lived way past what I would have thought. And he's still going strong. It's just, you know, he cries a little bit more than he ever did. The draw for what? Just I don't know where you're going with that. Just over 3 minutes into the second. Shots are now 6-5. Still 1-1. Good stop, and then they score. Good first stop by Monty. I think Leonard Mackey, whatever his name is, scored. Damn it! 2-1 Vancouver. Gotta see that again. I know Monty made a good stop for the first one, but they didn't clear the puck. And so the guy gets let through, makes a good stop, and then is that Miller again? Yeah, whatever. Fluke goal. All right, boys, let's get it back. Come on, we want a playoff spot. Let's get it back. Come on, boys. Oh, no. Come on. What the fuck is that? They just came back down the ice and scored. Monty should have had that. Come on. That one wasn't a good goal. Lettermacky, whatever his goddamn name is. Again, that Monty should have had that one. Fuck, it's 3-1. And like you blink your eyes, 3-1.
Yeah, Monty's gonna have that.
Should have had that one. I gotta say that's one he should have had. Man, Montreal needs the next goal. They need the next one. Come on, guys, you need the next one. That was the second goal of this kid's career. God damn it. Let it ride. Don't keep saying that. I don't want to hear that. You'll get kicked out of here. Sorry. No politics, and especially not from that slant, not in this room. If you think that's okay, if you're gonna give me Trump, you're lucky. You know what? You're goddamn lucky. I just realized what you said. You can get out of my room. I would be very happy with that. Don't want any right wing nutcases here. Don't be sorry. That's how you feel politically. That's your problem. That doesn't go here. I don't suffer morons not very easily.
You should go on the power play there.
Come on, boys, take this game back. I don't want politics in general, but if you're coming from the right side, I don't want that at all. Go somewhere else. What was the whistle for? Interference? Where? I see that one.
They got hot. Really? Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I kind of guess that is interference.
I guess.
See, let it ride. I like the fact that you think that it's your choice. If I have to, I'll block all 10 accounts. You think that's the problem? Anyways, so we'll leave it at that for now. Now that you know what the rules are. I couldn't tell you who's. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. That's the $64,000 question. Oh, stupid commercial that one is. Commercials, of course. Let's get on to a more positive subject. Second period obviously didn't go the way we thought. Unfortunately, so far. Let's see if they can get their way back out of that, though. They need the next goal. Blended, yeah. Tonight it seems it's all gambling commercials. You'd think after the holidays and everything, they give people a break with that. But no, greedy fucks. Man, Montreal hasn't had a shot. I wonder if they've had one this period. I don't think so. If they don't turn their play around, they're not going to get that playoff spot tonight. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a power play. Oopsie. So, the power play's over. PK did the job. Well, Forbert's back in the game. Guess it wasn't too serious. Yeah, blended. If they win tonight, they'd be tied. They'd be a little ahead of Pittsburgh, even though tied in points. They've got the tiebreakers. So they'd be up on that. But they better step up a little bit here. Oh. They're getting some chances. Oh. Wow, there's some really good pressure here by Montreal right now. They score! They needed that. Was that Heineman? Gooley gets the goal. Gooley. Yeah, Newhook was close there too. They had some good chances in that. It was good pressure and it paid off. Oh wow, I just went right through. Didn't touch anybody. Wow. Through traffic, right to the back of the net. Blended, it's a tight race. It's gonna hopefully be interesting, right? I think that's what the NHL wants too, with parity, and then you're gonna have races that have a lot of teams and gonna go down to the wire, and that's what they want. That excitement. Well, man, Montreal essentially playing playoff hockey for half a season if they want to make the playoffs, and they got to do stuff like this. They can't let themselves get too far out of games. Used with a blue as the blade. Blew a blade. And yeah, who's Heineman was part of the first goal, right? Come on, boys, let's get another one back. Tied up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If only they can hear me. Come on. Oh, Galley couldn't get anything on that shot. There's some good play there. Don't screw it up. Get a penalty here. Come on. Don't be stupid. Evans does his job, man. Well, who's it? Renaud Lavoie said I don't know if this is going to be true, but he says Montreal's going to be signing Evans soon. I don't know if that's true.
I hope so.
Depends on. I'm telling you, it depends. If it's not the right term and money, it's not a good idea. And I love Evans. I'm nothing. There's no. I would like them to sign him and him to be able to stay here, but it's really going to matter. The money's going to matter. It'll be really important. The thing with Renaud Lavoie, though, he's not always accurate. So But if Evans wants to stay and wants to be part of going forward, and he'll take, the money, the right money that they should be spending and not more, if that would happen, okay. And I don't think Hughes is going to overpay him, so we'll see. But I think they can't. I know people are talking 3.5, 4 million. They can't pay him that. He's going to be a fourth line center, maybe a third. If he's going to be the third line center going forward, okay, you could pay him that, but we don't know that. And more than likely, he's going to be a fourth. You can't pay a fourth that kind of money. You can't.
$3 million?
You can't. Your third line guy is going to be getting like $5 million. That's what it goes for now. The fourth guy, it's 2.5. And if he wants to come in 2.2 at 5 and to 2.5, something like that, yeah, you sign him for 3 years, sure. But he might want more than 3 years, and he might want more money than that. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that makes sense going forward. As much as Jake Evans is a great guy to have on the team. I mean, I've just been reading stuff from people who know more than me, and to me, it makes sense that what I was reading. So that's why I've changed the way I feel about it. I'm a guy who might change his opinion, but it's based on things I hear and new information, and then I make a new. I think that's what people should be doing. You hear new information, it might change your opinion. That's the kind of guy I am. So.
Oh! What was that? Cough at the side of the net?
Yeah, I wasn't looking enough to see what happened, but I heard the crowd go crazy, so I know something happened, but I didn't see it.
Oh, Jesus! Suzuki got robbed.
At this point, Lawyer, when you're getting close to being, a playoff contending team, and then hopefully going forward, it's not about I'd like to sign a guy. It's got to be about business. It's got to make sense. Money has to make sense. There's a lot of things, because if he's going to be your fourth line center, but unfortunately you can get guys a lot cheaper to do that job. Maybe not as well as an Evans, but close. You got to look at it like that. He's 28. There's a lot of things to take into account.
I mean, I give him like 3x3. I think that'd be my max. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, 3x3 is a little bit on the high side. But if they do it, I'm not going to go, oh, you should have done. I'm not going to do that either.
Yeah, no, it is a touch high, but I think, I still think $3 million's all right. Like, it's not something that I'm going to,
No, I get it, but at some point, money matters, especially when you might be going out and getting a high-cost second-line center. I know cap is going up, Paul. Cap is going up, but it's also the last year we're going to have Carey Price's, the potential LTIR money right? So, you still have to be responsible to, to what's going on with your roster. Especially if their intent is to go either sign or trade for a second line center. It's going to cost you. It's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, was that not a penalty? Oh, my God. Good block there by whoever that was for them. Some more good pressure. No, they broke that up. Cleared, unfortunately.
Picking up the pace, though, for sure.
Yeah, pace is good, and Montreal's starting to play good, like You know, they're getting the zone time. They're getting chances. They picked up on the shots. Kind of what happened against Colorado, except that happened in the third more. One thing with Montreal, though, right? They score the 2 quick goals. It looks like Montreal down and out. Nope. They're not down and out. They just have to,
Team don't quit, man.
When they start playing well, they're playing well. Oh, that didn't come off there. You want to check the net? Oh, it did come off. A Vancouver guy hit the net. Good refereeing tonight. I'm going to just say adequate because I'm not going to give. But I mean, it seems okay. Well, no, I'm not even going to play on that one. I didn't see that. Let it ride. No, I'm not going there.
Nope.
Not fair to her anyway. She's the Jackie Robinson for women in coaching in the league. I'm not gonna make fun of her if that happened. Gotta have some respect. She didn't do it on purpose, I'm sure. Paul, the refs letting them play hockey? I guess. I'm not noticing anything bad really about the refs. I didn't see anything like glaring in calls, so that's fine. Sometimes letting them play hockey is fine. I'd rather they let him play hockey than to make bad calls. So let's go there. Unless the one of the two teams takes advantage of it. Just under 5 left in the second. They're back underway. I don't know what the league was called, but he played here in Montreal for the Montreal Royals. Ooh, good stick there by Hudson to take the shot away from Hughes. He played in the Negro Leagues. Oh, but no, he played. You're wrong, though. He played for the Royals in the minors. So he got called up to, was it the Brooklyn Dodgers then? Anyway, he got called up from Montreal. The Negro Leagues was not a Bush League, Paul. They had some great players in there, but didn't get a chance. That should have. All right, we're getting away from hockey, though. Shots are now 15-13, by the way, for Montreal. So they've picked that up. And they can just get the next goal, and tie it up, going into the third would be great. They're playing so much better in the second half of this period than they did in the first half. By the way, the Bush League at the time, that was the women's baseball league. They all had bushes. That's a bad joke. That has 8 ties this year. They're the playoff merchants, playoff overtime merchants. Oh, that was close. God damn it. Habs take a penalty. God damn it. I said Montreal Royals, BL. Yeah, but you're not hearing us. But he played for the Montreal Royals before being called up to the majors. So that's a league. That's the league he played in. To answer your question. It says different. So you're saying he played for in the Negro League after the Montreal Royals and then Major League Baseball? Because the Montreal Royals, that's not Major League Baseball. So you
that'd be the
answered,
Kansas
you asked
City
the
Royals.
question. I answered it correctly. I don't care what Wikipedia says.
Well, Kansas City Monarchs were a team in that league.
Not that the Montreal Royals played in. The question should have been, what league did he play in before being signed by the Dodgers?
Oh.
That's different. He played for the Montreal Royals before he went to the Dodgers. So there's another league in between, dude. I don't care what you want to say. Put up whatever you want.
What play are we talking about?
Jackie Robinson. Look it up, Matt. What year did he play for the Royals?
Oh, I'm looking.
And what league were they in? Oh, geez, there's just a minute left in the second. I'm wrong. You know what they say, can't
I think you are. According to this, he played for the Monarchs and then the Dodgers.
So am I thinking of the wrong player?
I think so.
Jackie Robinson, not the guy that played here for the Royals. First black player in the Major League Baseball. I got the wrong guy? How does he have a Montreal tie to his? He played here for the Royals. at Delormier Downs. That was the ballpark.
Oh, you are correct.
Was it?
He did play for the Montreal Royals.
Was there a doubt? There was a doubt that I was correct.
AAA.
Yeah, it's not Major League Baseball, so it's a different league.
It's minor league baseball. It's AAA.
It's a different league.
It's the Dodgers AAA affiliate.
And the question was, what league did he play for before he played in Major League Baseball? AAA, whatever that league is called. For the Montreal Royals. I'm not wrong.
Before that, it was the Monarchs. Yeah.
Okay, but I said that. He played for the Royals in between.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. Relax. Chill.
Jesus. Three, 2 after 2. I must be thinking, you know what, Joe? You might be right. It might have been Smokey Robinson. Jackie Robinson was welcomed in Montreal. That's why he continued to I think he kept a home here and lived here, if I'm correct, after he retired. He loved Montreal. I mean, you just have to do the math, first of all, right? I mean, sorry, but got to do the math.
Yep.
But, certain people don't know much about
AAA, they call it like the International League, but it's basically like AAA like you think of it today.
Yeah, it's a minor league team for the Dodgers, but it was a different league. So what league did he play for before he got to the Dodgers? That league.
Yeah.
It's the problem today, right?
Fan base.
One side tells you the truth, and the other side says, "No, you're wrong," because they made up something.
But
or
no,
they felt
he did.
Like,
it was very short lived.
It
was only one season. That's why, like, it doesn't. It's not really talked about a lot because it was only really one season, and then they called them right up. But yeah.
So you're saying that unless somebody corrects it, then what's there is right. But that's, again, it's like I feel something, so that makes it a fact. No, a fact is a fact. Doesn't matter what you read over it. It's still
a
fact is a fact.
That's what I just said. Yep. For 1 year after his loan year with the Monarchs, he played for the Royals.
Paul, did he play in New Brunswick first? Yeah, Willie O'Ree. Misinformation and discrimination are not the same thing, dude. You mean misinformation and disinformation. Discrimination is prejudice, basically.
Yep, nope, me too, Aki. That's where I got my information.
Go back to school, maybe. It's what happens when you don't question things. You say, "Oh, look, I read that. It must be true. Somebody told me, and I read it." Oh, look at this commercial. Oh God, I just realized who I'm looking at. This is Austin Matthews McDavid commercial. Nothing but net. My favorite guy on there. Ugh. As the World Turns, that was a soap opera for many years. I don't have to correct it. Why would I want to? You think I care what's on Wikipedia? Everyone knows Wikipedia. You can only take it, you got to take it with a grain of salt because anybody can go in there and put whatever the hell. So if you don't know that about Wikipedia.
Excuse me.
All right, let it ride. Guess what? Have a nice one. We'll see. Come back with another name because you were gone, buddy. Let's see what other name he comes back with. And he'll probably come back in with a name like soon, and he'll think I won't be able to figure it out. It'll be like, oh, I never saw that name before. It's that guy because that's will be what happens. He's got 10. I can ban 10 easily. I warned him not to say anything like that again. I warned him. I'm sorry. I warned him.
Oh, you did.
Gave him an opportunity, and then he did it again. And what do you want from me? I warned him. This is going to be the problem. The next 4 years, they're going to feel like they're emboldened and they can do what the fuck they want. Not here, they can't. It took a lot not blow up at the guy, so I hope I didn't piss anybody off. But it took a lot not to really blow up at that guy. I'm actually, I'm a little shaky because my adrenaline is up. But that's what the next 4 years are going to be, especially in Canada. If this happens, whenever we go that way, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But hey, listen, they wanted something. They're going to get it, and they're going to be sorry about it. And unfortunately, we're all going to suffer along. It's like they say, be careful what you ask for. You may get it. And the weird thing probably about that guy, he's probably Canadian. I don't get a lot of Americans. He's probably Canadian. And are you? I don't understand. I don't understand. I wish somebody would explain it to me. Anyways, let's forget about that dude till he comes back with a different name. So we got what, a third period to go? Right? Second intermission. All right, third period. Montreal's playing better in that second period. So I wouldn't think they're out of this game at all. So our dollar went up today. That's probably going to happen, right? When Trump gets in, the dollar's going to go down. Their dollar. Stock market's going to go down. If their dollar goes down, ours goes up compared to theirs because it's up or down against theirs. No, it's actually not good for our dollar to go up and be closer to theirs. It's not good for us. Remember that. And anybody telling you it's the other way around is wrong. And I never took economics, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. I was going to say, who is this goof they're talking about? But he's a Habs guy, so he's not a goof. Our dollar is controlled by the oil price. Like I said, I never took economics, but I got to question that. Oh, that's Alex Burrows, our ex-power play coach. Now that you say it's Alex Burrows, I go, oh, yeah. I recognize him now. Anybody want to make any predictions for the third? Paul, we've had a few times where you said that and you were wrong. You can't keep saying I'm always right when you've been wrong a few times. Because just saying that I'm always right, guess what? You're wrong. It's like someone who says, well, I'm perfect. Guess what? You get by saying that, you're not perfect. You're not perfect. Augie, Trump's tariffs are going to affect our economy, not in a good way. At least not at first, right? It's going to take a while to adjust it, at the very least. But no, those tariffs are not going to be good for us either. You'll see. Paul, I know what score you had. Why are you putting your score there? I didn't forget. Burrows is the consultant for player development. Yeah, he was going to consult. He stepped away to be with his family, and he was moving into the consultant chair. But he said he's working with Laval. I heard that. Hopefully not on the power play. Nobody wants to make a prediction. Oh, Paul, your prediction is 4-3 in the third. That's what you're predicting. Okay, I got you now. Nobody else wants to make a prediction for the third? What's going to happen? Will Montreal come back, tie it up, maybe go to overtime, or even outright win it? I'm going to say this. In those 4 wins on the road trip, there were, at least against Colorado and Vegas, I did not think they could win those games, and they did. So I'm not going to count them out here. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because we're going to find out. But yeah, I don't know. I want to think and kind of feel that they will tie it up, and we'll go from there. I don't know beyond that. Hey, it's Bubble Tea. It's been a while, I feel. Good to see you out there. Especially without Line for what, since it was 2 games, right? Chicago, okay, they lost, but they beat Colorado without Line. They're doing okay here in the long run so far without Line. Hey, Charles, good to see you, Charles. I hope things are well out there in Nassau. I mean, how many times did I say Nassau? In Nassau. Is Paul a woman? Paul is not a woman, and that's pretty insulting. That's not really nice to say. He's not a woman. It's obvious he's not a woman. Paul is a senior, a little bit older than me, and deserves respect. Guru Singh's going to end up 5-3 Vancouver. Miller with a hat trick. Yeah, that could be. But I hope not. Vancouver might be tired. Did they play last night? I didn't look for that. But did they? Joe says it's going to be 4-3 Habs. 2 goals by Doc in the third. I'd like 4-3 Habs. That's the score I had, right? 4-3 Habs. Yeah. I didn't get the first goal score. Awesome, Charles. Always good to hear from you, dude. Right, Bubble Tea? I mean, you're right. Before it was like, yeah, really, they're going to come back. But now, sorry, it's definitely a possibility. I just hope they don't give up the next goal. They got to score the next goal, in my opinion, anyway. Tied up and losing overtime. I mean, look, that'd be a possibility. Would be great to see Slav get one. He got the assist, the primary assist on the Caulfield goal. Shouldn't be much longer. Third period should be up. Getting Slav going. I mean, I don't know. He's doing okay. I see Slav's season as the sophomore season and maybe a little bit of the sophomore jinx, right? I see it that way. I know it's not really his sophomore season, but yeah, you can stretch it and say it kind of is. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, he's doing okay. It's not like he's struggling mightily right now. Okay. They're showing the highlights from the second. So we're going to be not long until the third period here. They're back on the ice, so it won't be long. Watching the highlight. That one Monty should have had. If only would have had that one, it would be 2-2. All right, well, they're about to start. Evans and Miller facing off. We're underway. 3-2 Vancouver. Shots are 16-13 for Montreal. And we got a whistle 8 seconds into the third. I'm surprised that that guy I tossed didn't come back. I guess he was all talk and no action. Oh, hey. That didn't go in? Myers' shot hit the post and then what? Rattled around the post? Wow. Got lucky there, man. Jesus. They're lucky there. I mean, Tyler Myers not a goal scorer, so I guess there's that. But
It's a giant though. Yeah, like 6'8",
yeah,
I think.
Myers is huge. 6'5", I think.
Oh, he's tall. I think he's like 6'8".
Is he? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what? Maybe 6'7".
Yeah.
But I can't believe that. It looked like it rattled around the post, but it hit and came back out right away. Look at it spinning. Got lucky on that. Really got lucky on that. Oh, man, Hudson is good. Bad pass by Slav. They got it back, though.
Oh! I just saw that move that Hudson made. That was sick.
Penalty to what just happened? Slash. Okay. Vancouver penalty. Can't hit the hands with a stick.
Well, that's why Slav made the bad pass.
Yeah, well, whatever. But anyway, let's see.
He got it right on the fingers.
Yep. That's why the call. Come on, guys. Let's get a goal here. You need one. Oh, scored! Jimmy Dog ties it up. Power play over. Doc. It's 3-3. Didn't take them long to do that one.
Hudson with the assist too.
I think so. Yep, Hudson for sure with the assist. Yep. That means Hudson pulls them tied with Celebrini with points. One behind Michkov. Oh, the moose horn. I'm sorry, guys. Late, but good. I get better with it, actually. Patience and faith rewarded. Bubble tea. This team should teach some of you guys that you gotta wait. They ain't giving up. Now, can they either get the go-ahead goal or at least not give up another one? Guru, yes, there's some serious problems there with Miller and Pedersen. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
they don't
serious
like
problems.
they don't like each other.
I don't know who they're going to get rid of, but it seems like it's going to be Pedersen. But it's still it's early.
You just signed your superstar forward to like 11 million a year. What was it? Eight by whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck the deal was. And now
Isn't
you
Miller the captain?
Yeah.
I mean, he can't get traded. But you get a shit ton.
I wonder what happened there.
I don't know. There's definitely bad blood there.
No, there is.
You think you're going to get a shit ton for Pedersen, but whoever you trade, teams know you got to trade them. You're not going to get what you think. Unfortunately for them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that with Line.
Oh, Caulfield really close there.
Right? But, like, that's why, again, why we really only had to give up Jordan Harris for Line. I mean,
yeah.
Things get moved.
Yeah, what they're saying about Doc here is true. He's still scoring. He hasn't gone backward. Kirby Doc is on the road back. Yeah, Guru, I know, but it seems the talk is that they're going to move Pedersen.
Oh, that was a nice goal against Vegas.
All right, Hughes is the captain. Sorry, you're right, Paul. Stupid of me. Like, I don't know. I don't know who they're going to move. Maybe they'll just move the guy that gets the best offer for. They get the best offer for. How's that not a penalty against Caulfield? To me, it looked like it should have been a penalty. What's the drama in Vancouver? Miller and Pedersen, they don't like each other. And it's causing problems on the team. Oh, bad pass by Doc. Too bad. Really good pace to this game, man. We're down to what, 13:35 left in the third. Shots are 19-17 now. Montreal up on that. It's 3-3 tie.
I wonder what caused the riff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I guess it's been going on since last season or something.
We'll find out one day, but who knows when.
Yeah.
Scored! Boom! Hudson!
Nice.
Hudson with a goal. Yes, sir. 4-3 Montreal. I thought that actually went in some. He must have hit the goalie and it went in because it was a weird angle and just awesome.
Oh, yeah. But he might have baked that in off Quinn Hughes. Nice. That ties him for the rookie lead now?
Yeah, I think off Hughes' stick. Yep, off his skate. Trying to make a defensive play. Hudson with his third goal of the season.
And I talk about this all the time when I talk about Lane Hudson. The dude just has a keen eye to just, if he sees even the littlest glimpse of something, he'll just throw it on net and something happens. He's so smart.
He's having a good game, and with Hughes on the other end, showing he's got that kind of game. He seems pumped tonight too.
Lottie getting the net. That was scary.
Oh, I forgot the horn again. Geez, sorry about that, guys. I hope they're not doing the ole ole, because there's no way you're doing ole ole now.
Oh God, no.
Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. A lot of time left, so it's going to be nail biting time, but let's go Habs. Let's go. Look at Myers' goddamn hit on Caulfield. And Caulfield's going to get a penalty. Oh. Yeah, Montreal's getting the penalty.
It looked a touch high.
But there's no call on Myers' hit. I don't know. Guru, you're right. The dock haters are quiet. But I mean, we weren't right about him needing to get used to the rebuilt knee, and it's going to take a little time, and have patience. We weren't right about that, though. I love when we're right about something, and the haters quiet down. I'll just say. Well, let's hope the PK here, PK unit is up to par. Cosmic, yes, it was retaliation by Caulfield. It was a questionable hit there by Myers, I thought. And
it was. I do kind of get it. I mean, Myers is like 6'7", and Caulfield's like 5'7".
I know, but there's got to be some kind of a thing there where big guys like that have to have different standards. Then
I know. I don't disagree.
Well, let's hope there's no goal here. It's important PK for Montreal.
I think Hudson was trying to find like Devo on that cross ice pass.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's what I think was happening. Yeah, they scored. Tied up. That just took out everybody. The two. Damn it! It took out the guess the score contest guys. I don't think either of you can get it now, right? I'm not sure. Paul, what was your score? No, who's who? What he did with the stick, though, that is that you can't do that. You can't slash a stick out of a guy's hand. That's a penalty. It's just what about the hit? You had 4-3 Vancouver? Yeah, okay, so you're both out of it. That's too bad. Cavill has to be more disciplined. I mean, that was a penalty. What he did was a penalty. Unfortunately. Anyway, 10 and a half minutes to go in the period, so there's time still for one of these guys to outright win it. Let's hope it's the Habs. Or we go to OT. Can't give up. Wow, big save by Lankinen. Off of Caulfield. No, off of Newhook?
Yeah, it was off a new hook.
Well, the Habs are they're gonna try to get that goal. Of course, Cole knows what he did. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, look at the speed from Suze.
Pace here, man.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that was dangerous. Jesus. Some good chances on both sides. Hey, Chicago Joe, how's it going, man? It's hard to look away from the screen right now. Icing against Montreal. Are the Washington Capitals for sale? That's a weird question. You mean the Washington? What's the Washington team there in baseball?
Oh, the Nationals.
The Nationals. Phil, you're talking about the Nationals, not the Capitals, because that's different sport. Oh, Dick St. Monty there. Oh, my God. Doc fell on his own. Almost had a breakaway. They want a penalty on what? He fell on his own. Come on. No, it fell on his own.
Yeah, I blew an edge.
Under 6. Paul didn't fool the ref. He only had his arm half up. Oh, my God. Hudson almost set up Galley. So close. Bouncing around too much. Puck goes out. I didn't notice that.
What?
Yeah. He says Jack was totally bullying a Canuck in front of their bench.
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy turned around and saw was Jack and back down.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's too bad. Yep. I mean, right? Not too many guys are going to turn around and go, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight him anyway. Not too many guys.
Mhm.
Anyway, this third period has been fantastic. Amazing hockey. We haven't seen hockey like this on such a consistent basis in the longest time as we have in the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Awesome having great hockey like this. Getting a glimpse into the future. Conservative lawyer, it looks like they really have put the whistles in their pockets at this point. But be fair, it seems like they're not calling necessary. I know they called the Caulfield thing, but that was a blatant call. They had to call that. The other little things they're letting go, but it seems like from both sides. So it's not like they're only letting stuff go for Vancouver. But that's what happens. It's like playoff hockey, man. How about Hudson? Has Hudson been amazing tonight or what?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like I'm playing against Quinn Hughes. I'm going to show everybody what I got. And like I haven't seen him this good. I don't know if you know at all this year. He's been amazing tonight. Oh, Hudson almost. Oh my God. Good save by the goalie. Icing against Vancouver.
Oh, he did. He got robbed.
Hey, good. Like Hudson has been so good tonight. It's crazy.
Yeah, he really
A
has.
glimpse of the future of what we're going to see from this kid every day. Good save by the goalie. I mean, he just barely saved that with his blocker hand. I get the fudge packing factory joke there. Hudson smells the playoffs. Sure he does.
Clutch player too in the big games. Scored a freshman year at BU. Won them the Hockey East title in overtime.
He's a big game player. That's what they want. They want as many of those guys in the lineup at all times. I mean, I feel that if Montreal can
Jacob Fowler's going to fit in so well when he gets
Yeah,
there.
no, exactly. I think if Montreal can get into the playoffs, I'm telling you, we're going to find out if this team is built for playoffs. I have a feeling they might do better than we think. Got to get there, though. That's the thing. $2:15 to go in the third. Oh my God, we're going overtime. Knock wood, I'm right. Or Montreal wins it in these next 2 minutes. Next goal is going to win this game. That's for sure. Come on, guys, get out of your zone. Joe, you're 100% right. Hey, that hockey IQ is crazy, and it's only going to get better.
And that's the one thing, like, throughout his whole career, all of his teammates have always said he's the smartest guy on the team, and it's not close. I mean, legitimately, you go watch interviews with any of his teammates.
Yep.
He's the smartest kid on the team, and it's not close.
Last minute of play in the third. Come on. How are you not calling penalties on that? Vancouver's taking a penalty. Finally! I mean, he was being held. His stick was being held. Like, really?
Oh, Myers in front of the net there?
I don't know what the penalty is.
Oh, no, they called oh, yeah. That was Myers that had a stick for like a half hour. I mean, there were at least 5 or 6 penalties that could have been
on him there, I think, but.
Oh, then they had that dude without a stick there, 21, who was doing all sorts of shit.
The holding the stick, though, that had to be called. Come on.
Oh, yeah, he grabbed it with 2 hands and then Myers had his stick. Jesus.
A player like Hudson, he's so talented. He's going to draw a lot of penalties in situations like that because guys get desperate and you do whatever you can to stop them.
Niels Hoglander, interference.
So this means if it does go to overtime, we start overtime with a power play. So nice. Win the draw. Montreal wins the draw. Oh. Wow, Juleson's out there in this situation. They must trust him.
No, Juleson still plays hockey?
Yeah, he plays for Vancouver.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know that. Oh, rip. That's fine.
Okay, so we're going to OT. Yeah, they tried. Okay, we're going to OT. Minute 25 of power play left. Vancouver's got 9 overtimes now. Listen, I don't care. As long as we win it, I don't give a shit how many times they've gone. An important point, because if they do lose here, well, the next game, although it's 3 days away, so I don't know what will happen with other teams, but they'll still be, they're not far out. They didn't fall behind. They moved up a little bit in the points. So right now they're sitting with 40 points. Isn't it so much more fun when the team playing good like this?
Oh, God.
Win or lose, it's fun, right? At the very least. And it's been a long enough, period of time that
the Avalanche are out shooting the Panthers 15-4 right now, and the Panthers are up 1-0.
They're trying to get revenge for last game. It's been enough time they've been playing like this. I really feel Montreal's turned the corner.
The Sabres won a game.
As far as how they're playing, they've turned the corner. This team is a better team than they've been for the first 30 games. Maybe even a little less than that, but they're a good team for the last 10 at least. I feel that they've turned the corner because they're not falling back. Even if they lose this tonight, it doesn't matter. They're fighting hard. They're in this game against teams that are better than them, and this is great. It's amazing having a good backup is what a good backup does, but fixing that D problem, and then Doc finally feeling comfortable with that knee. What a difference. And Line A is out, so when he's back, it'll be even better, hopefully, right?
There's a girl behind the bench, right behind St. Louis with a bedazzled Suzuki jersey. It's kind of cool.
I didn't see that. No longer when we play whatever the hell team we're up against, can you go, wow, we're going to lose tonight. No longer do we have to say that, hopefully. All right, so we got Caulfield, Suzuki, and Doc. No.
It's a power play. There should be 4 guys.
Hudson, Doc, Suzuki. No, Hudson, Doc.
Suzuki and Caulfield.
Suzuki and Caulfield. Oh, my God. How did he miss that? Shit. Scores! Yeah! Hudson to Suzuki. Boom, boom. We win this game. 5-4. Oh, the goalie's saying something. But 5-4. We are a playoff team unless something happened with that goal.
Oh, good pass.
They're taking a look at it. They might challenge this. For what? I don't know. What, interference? So what are they looking at? Oh, come on. Come on.
I didn't see any interference.
He's going to challenge. What, are you kidding me?
Where was the interference?
We don't know what they're looking for. Good goal. Yeah! As long as I could go. Yeah! The boys win the game. Wow, we're a playoff team right now. Wow. No way.
I don't think Kirby Doc came within like a foot of even touching the goalie.
No, that's bullshit. I don't know what the hell they were looking at. That's crazy. Wow. I'm happy. So it's 5-4. Montreal now 41 points, tied for 8th in the Eastern Conference. And we're a playoff team if the playoffs happen tomorrow. What a good game this was. This was a really good game.
Oh, yeah.
Can only hope they play this well in Vancouver on March 1st. Far enough away, we don't have to worry about it today. Vancouver was desperate for anything on that call. No, I get it. Challenge it, and hey, you never know. Nothing there to challenge. I mean, look how quick they didn't look at it over and over and over and over and over again. So But you're right. He had nothing to lose. What are you going to get? A penalty after? They thought Doc hit the goalie's glove with his back.
It wasn't close.
It wasn't. Come on. It was with maybe his sweater, but that's not. Anyways, like I said, it didn't take them long to figure it out. So,
nope.
Wow, what a good game. I love watching games like that, even though you're on the edge of your seat. But I mean, that's what's fun about it, I guess, in the end, right? Is that, oh, what's gonna happen? And every shot you're scared. Like, I love hockey like that. And this kid, Lane Hudson, I hope he was the first star because he was fantastic.
Goal and 2 assists. Rookie lead in points now.
Tied with Beachcroft.
No, that assist at the end gave him the lead.
Oh, he got 3 assists. Then he got 3 points.
Yeah, he had a goal and 2 assists tonight. He got an assist on the game.
Oh, he's leading. He's leading. Oh God, can we go put that in there for Alex?
I already did.
Already?
I already did.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. Now listen, Hudson is going to be. I don't know how good he can be, but he's going to be awesome. Crazy. Like, he was motivated tonight. I don't think it's just that, to get to the playoff spot. I think playing against with Quinn Hughes on the other side, I think that also motivated him.
I mean, he outplayed him tonight.
Exactly. Showing the league that he's something to, he's a player too, if the league didn't already know it.
Right, he is in a slump, but I mean, it's the NHL for you.
Michkov is slumping hard right now. Yeah, but that's what do you mean? Yeah, sure. I mean, Hudson can slump too, but I mean the fact that
he slumped a little bit.
The fact that Michkov is slumping and slowing down says something, though. To say that he's slumping, so what does that mean?
I think Hudson's up to like 19 points, I think, in his last 19 games. No? With the 3 tonight?
I don't know.
He was 16 and 18 coming into tonight. So he's going to be 19
and 19. He's going to be a point-a-game player one of these days. I don't think there's much. Anyways, for the reason I said put that for Alex is a Flyers fan. So he also loves to glaze over Michkov. So
I don't know.
And especially for the Calder race.
Well, he and I have a bet on the Calder race too. If Hudson wins it, he has to wear. I gotta get a Hudson jersey.
There's some skin in the game for this Calder race between Michkov, Celebrini, and Hudson. But I mean, listen, Hudson just took the lead in that. So will he hold that? Hard to know. But he's if he keeps in that close or in the lead, I mean, he's winning the Calder. If he's within a couple of points of those guys, he's winning the Calder.
And you're absolutely right there. Hudson sort of hit it earlier on in the season. He had a stretch of games where he wasn't really producing. Lane Hudson. He sort of slumped already earlier on in the season.
He's had a mini slump where he's had games where he didn't get any points. He's gone through that. And then he's just exploded again. So I think Hudson will be the I just feel like even though Hudson hasn't played 82-game season, I don't think that's going to be a problem for him. He looks like a guy that could just play all the time and not a problem.
I told you this.
And I think Michkov is hitting a bit of a wall, and the 82-game season might be a problem for Michkov, which is fine. Doesn't mean he's.
And it's kind of funny. I mean, not goal-wise, obviously, it's the NHL. Like I said, I didn't think Hudson was going to score as many goals as he did in college. But assist-wise, he's on pace for what he did in both years at BU. Like, he's right on pace for what he did. And
he's a little off for the goals. I thought he'd get 10 goals this year.
No, he is, but assist-wise.
And he may, but...
Assist-wise, he's on pace for that, which...
Yeah.
I think let me see, each year, he played like 47-ish, 48 games, and ended up with like 35, 36 assists. So you prorate that. Probably get around 50 assists.
I had him at 55 points, he's on pace for 60.
Yeah.
Or 39 anyway. I mean, 59 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on pace for, a defenseman gets 60 points like that, plays the way that Hudson plays. If he's anywhere near those two forwards that might be ahead of him at the end of the season, I think Hudson wins the Calder.
Yeah.
So, and if you think Hudson isn't aware of this fact and doesn't want to win the Calder, I don't think he's just playing for that, but he's aware of it all. I really do feel that Hudson's the kind of guy. I don't think he's going to have a problem adjusting to 82 games. I'm not forgetting Celebrini Aiken. I said the three. If Hudson is anywhere near those two guys, that's what I had said. I'm talking Celebrini and Michkov. At the end of the season, he's winning the Calder. But right now he's ahead of both of them. So the Habs don't play for three days, and in that time maybe they pass him. But it's like a seesaw thing, right? Up and down, passing each other. If he's just doing that all season and he's in that range, he's winning the Calder. As a defenseman, he's winning the Calder. So I think as we're now at the halfway point, next game is the exact halfway point of the season. I think it's safe to say he should be in that Calder talk now. He hasn't been. I don't know why, but he should be there now. We'll see what happens. Aiken, I see we'll agree on that, right? His defensive game has been a lot better than anybody expected it to be. And I think he's been one of the better defensive defensemen, or one of the better D at defense all season. He surprised me from the get-go. His defense was better than I thought. And, just a great player. I mean, it's just fun to watch a guy like that. He makes everybody better on the ice. That's on, everybody on the ice with him, he makes them better. So quite amazing. All right, I'm going to take off. It's been long. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. The only good thing is I only have to boil up some noodles. My spaghetti, I made a spaghetti sauce. It's ready to go. So all good. All right, so as I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no games. We're back for the Have Normals podcast is back. We'll record on Wednesday. And so that'll be back. I'm working on a video. I told you there would be a video on Sunday. I'm at the voiceover point. So I've got to go out tomorrow, but maybe by tomorrow night I'll have it ready. But it's coming. It's coming. It's my tiers video of teams, how I feel about all the teams in the league, how I rank them on my tiers. Go from love to detest. Anyways, look for that. It's going to come out soon. And that's it. That's all. I got nothing else. You got anything else to add? Did he leave?
I'm here.
He said, you got anything else to add?
Sorry, I'm freezing. No, man, this is a good game there. And, the good guys won the game.
It's a good game there, boys.
They put more pucks in the net there, and that's
and they win the game that way. Yep. Huh? Put more pucks in the net. At the end of the game, you do that, you win. All right, so we're taking off, and we'll see you on Friday. Got Friday and Saturday. They're in Washington on Friday, and they are at home to Dallas on Saturday. And that's it. That's all. Till next time. Stay safe out there. There, boys. Peace out, y'all. And go Habs, go.
Oh, Habs, go.
And we'll see you next time.
Later, peeps.
Ciao, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.